Welcome to this channel. My name is Omolade Adeyemi. I am the CEO of Lariche Designs. If you are new to this channel, you need to subscribe, like, and share because we are going to be dropping new videos. But we are starting with the elementary, like how to use your machine, how to pass the needle, how to pass your thread, and so on and so forth. We would like you to keep watching our videos. Always like it, subscribe if you're yet to subscribe, and drop your comments at the comment sections of every of our videos. Welcome back. My name is Omolade, the CEO of Lariche Designs. What we are going to treat today is how to fix your zip. The way we fix the zip for skirts is still the same way we do the one for blouse. So it's just one method we use. So stay tuned and see the way we fix our zip. The first thing I'm going to do is I want to assume this is my skirt piece. I want to assume this is the back of my skirt or the back of my blouse or the back of my gown. So I'm going to hold these two fabrics together like this. I'm going to hold the two together equally like this. And what we use for our zip allowance is 1 inch. So let me assume we are going to fix the length of my zip is going to be 7 inches from the beginning of from the back of my skirt piece or the back of my blouse zip, back piece or blouse zip or gown zip. So I measured 7 inches and I'm taking in 1 inch. That is the zip allowance. So I'm taking in 1 inch. 1 inch I'm marking down to the length of the skirts or of the blouse or of the zip. So this is my 1 inch. This is my 1 inch. So the next thing I'm going to do is to join the piece together. So I come here, I put in my needle. I put in my needle to the beginning of that, where the 1 inch starts from. Put in my needle there. Then, like I said earlier on, that I'm going to lock every stitches at the beginning. Lock my stitch at the beginning and go on and lock it at the end like this. So after that, of my tray. So after that, what I'm going to do is to place my zip. Most of the time, for those that are still learning, for us to know where the 1 inch falls, you need to take measurements. You need to measure 1 inch on this side and measure 1 inch on the other side so that you know where you're going to place your zip on. So I'm taking 1 inch measurement down to the 7 inches point. I'm taking 1 inch measurement, 1 inch, and I'm going to do that on the other part too, so as to know where my zip will fall. I can do that without taking measurement, but for those that are learning, you know, we are starting from the scratch, so you need to know the points. So I'm going to take 1 inch. I'm going to take 1 inch. Down. So the next thing I'm going to do is, normally this is where our zip, this is the way our zip should be placed. Our zip should be, the outcome of our zip should be like this. This should give you the outcome like this. Should give us the outcome of our zip like this. So it will be like this. This should be the outcome of our zip. So we want to fix our zip to the point that it will give us this outcome. So The next thing I'm going to do is to pin it down. I'm going to pin it down. So you have to pin it down on that 1 inch line. You make sure your teeth, the teeth of the zip, sorry, not your own teeth, the teeth of the zip falls on that line. Then you pin it down carefully. You pin it down. You pin it down. Hold on, please hold on. In case you don't know, we have an online fashion institute. We are going to teach you full pattern drafting training. We are going to take you from the scratch, how to use your machine, to the climax. You're going to be the best designers in town. For more information, visit our website on www.larichedesigns.com. You pin it down. Pin it down. Then you come to the other side also, you do the same thing. You repeat the same thing, you pin it down. So the next thing now is to start sewing. So before we start sewing, you make sure your sewing falls at the back of the teeth. You make sure your stitches fall at the back of the teeth, not so close and not on the teeth, because you need to make it firm and so and neat. That's most of the time that's what I like as the outcome. I like the outcome of my zip to be so close, so you make sure you place it at the back of the teeth. So now I'm going to fix in my needle at the back of the teeth. I hope I'm seeing it clearly. So at the back of the teeth, and start sewing. Like I told you, I lock my stitches at the beginning. Then I start. So while fixing zip, you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush it. You don't need to rush it. You don't need to rush it. You go easy. You go easy. Gently. 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 At the back of the teeth, pull gently. Make sure it's going at the back of the teeth. When you go to where the pin is, sorry, I need to remove my pin. You remove the pin and put it aside, and fixing your needle at the back of the teeth. And continue your sewing. Go at the back of the teeth. So at this point, when you're moving close to the teeth of the zip, you push your zip up so that your sewing will be convenient, so that you're able to see what you're doing. So you continue sewing at the back of the teeth. At the back of the teeth. Mind you, at the back of the teeth, I need to remove my pin also. I need to remove my pin at this point. Then continue sewing at the back of the teeth. Go easy at the back of the teeth, and you lock your stitch at the end. So that's one part of the zip. Then we go to the other side, other part of the teeth of the zip. Start the same way I started the first one, and I go at the back of the teeth.
need to go easy. Go easy at the back of your teeth. Go easy at the back of your teeth. Go easy at the back of your teeth. At this point, you need to move your teeth, your zip down, so you'll be able to go up to finish our zip. So continue. Go at the back of the teeth. At the back, at the back, at the back. At the back. Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. That part is not so close. I need to make it very close. Also at the back of the teeth, I'm going. Yeah. So this is how to fix your zip, your zip, your zip, your zip. So with this, you should be able to come up with a perfect finishing. With a perfect finishing. So by the time you turn it to the right side, where your zip, where your skirt is, you get this outcome. You get this outcome. You get this outcome. Look like invisible. It looks the way you fix invisible zip, but this is the outcome. So you get this outcome at the end. So thank you.
Thanks for watching our videos. We appreciate you if you keep watching the videos. And note, we'll be doing giveaways at every point of our achievement. And we want you to keep watching, and keep watching. And if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe. Extend your love to us by liking every of our videos. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. And very important, you need to drop your questions, your observations, and comment on that comment section. Thank you.